Hi everyone, it's Kelly and welcome to another episode of the Summer Weekend Diaries. If you're new here, my name's Kelly, I live in Seattle and I like making videos about my life and what we do around here in Seattle and just the Washington Pacific Northwest area. So today I'll be taking you along with me on one of the most Pacific Northwest things that I've done, which was kayak camping on an island in the rain. So we heard about Posey Island State Park from REI's YouTube channel where they went kayak camping. And so it looked like a lot of fun. So we got inflatable kayaks from OfferUp because the only way to get there is by human-powered watercraft. So basically kayaking or paddleboarding. And then we booked both campsites on the island so that we would have the entire island to ourselves. So Posey Island is a small island just outside of San Juan Island. And then San Juan Island is part of a larger group of islands called the San Juan Islands. And the San Juan Islands are northwest of Seattle in a waterway that separates the United States from Canada. So Saturday morning, we met up with our friends and drove an hour and a half north up to Anacortes to take the ferry from Anacortes to San Juan Island. So once we got to Friday Harbor in San Juan Island, we drove north to an alpaca farm. So we learned that llamas are the ones that spit on you, and then alpacas are actually very gentle. I imagined like feeding them would be like how we feed Manny, where he kind of just like licks your hand and your hand's all wet by the time you're done feeding him. But alpacas, when you give them the food, they just use their little like lips, and you just feel their little lips like tickling your hand and just eating up all the food. It's so cute.
Hello! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Pickle! Okay, oh wow!
And show this to Manny. Oh, he loves it.
So we arrived at Roche Harbor, which was where we would be parking overnight and then launching our kayaks. We grabbed lunch around there. We picked up our parking permit from the resort. It started raining. We picked up some last minute ciders to take with us on the trip. And then we blew up our kayaks, packed our stuff, and we were off.
It is Saturday, 2:21 p.m. and we are gonna go kayak camping. We're gonna go kayaking in the rain. We're gonna go 0.8 miles through this harbor, and then we're gonna go to Posey Island State Park. Wish us luck.
I was a little bit nervous before this trip because Anthony and I haven't kayaked in a while. The last time that we went was a few years ago back in Southern California, where it was much warmer and the water was much warmer too. But we were a little bit nervous for this trip because it was cold outside, the water temperature was cold, and we had all of our stuff with us. So falling in the water was something that we really did not want to happen. But thankfully we did make it safely to the island. So when we got to the island, we had a small window of time where there wouldn't be any rain. So we made sure to take advantage of that to set up our tents, our sleeping bags, and everything like that. And then we explored the island. So the main activity that we were doing on the island was crabbing. Anthony actually bought a crab snare from a store in Friday Harbor and some chicken. And so that was what we did most of the time, besides like hanging out, drinking the ciders, singing to Backstreet Boys. What was helpful though was we saw around the island that there were like remains of crab shells, assuming that came from like the animals that would like eat crabs and it just like would wash up on shore. So we knew that there were crabs there. So we were hopeful that we would actually see one. Didn't know if we would catch one. Later that afternoon, we walked around the island and our friend spotted a crab.
Right there.
Yeah. Wait. I got it.
Wow! Wow!
And then she like reeled it in. But I caught it.
Wait, what? You reeled it in.
So after we got back to our car, we unpacked, deflated our kayaks, and changed into dry clothes. And then we went to an oyster farm where Anthony and I learned how to shuck oysters.
I start off by wrapping the oyster in the towel like this, and then usually for demo purposes I just pick off that little thing, and the reason I do that is so you can see that black thing right there. That's the hinge of the oyster, and so you're gonna go into the hinge, just go back and forth gently until you feel the hinge give out, and you'll hear it like that, and then make sure you got it all in there. And then I usually let my shucker sit in there for a second, and the reason I do that is so that the muscle of the oyster will relax, and the muscle is always going to be on like the top right side of the oyster, so you're just going to go across the top and scrape off that muscle like that. The rest of the muscle is this little clear thing right there, you can kind of see, so you're just going to go underneath it and scrape off the muscle like that, and then just go around and clear everything off, and you're good to go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's it for our kayaking camping trip up here in the islands of the Pacific Northwest. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. We had a lot of fun, and I am actually surprised with how much we were able to fit from just Saturday until Sunday. So if any of you ever have the chance to explore the San Juan Islands, I highly recommend going. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it. Comment down below if you have anything to say. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
Anything? Any luck? No.
I caught chicken.
You caught chicken.